Hi everyone, Comic Reviewer here. This time we're reviewing on Troubled, issue number 2. Now, as you know, this is one man's poor fanfiction, as we see teenage versions of Aunt May, Uncle Ben, Richard and Mary Parker. The story starts off how, after spending the Mary's like, Ben, you done? Yeah, May, I'm done. That was incredible. God, you were incredible. I hope I wasn't too fast or something. And so they save got cigarettes, and she points out she only has Reese's Pieces. And she also points out how certain things they want, and she says, you promise you won't laugh? I want to buy a camper van like Scooby-Doo's. So in other words, she kind of wants the Mystery Machine. And Ben kind of jokes about it, but they both look around. So afterwards, they go back to playing Dirty Amazons. So meanwhile, Mary and Richard decide not to do it, and decide with May saying, well, just as long as you realize it's not because I don't like you or anything. Because I really do. It just feels so soon to be taking all my clothes off and everything. Listen, would you stop apologizing? I think it's cool that you don't just follow the herd. Taking a stand is just proves you've got a mind of your own, you know. Seriously? And so they mainly have a kiss and leave. And despite Richard's supporting this, he's going to be really upset, saying, damn Bible tramping clamp happy guitar playing priests. And afterwards, Richard and Ben are talking about saying, so how'd it go with the Virgin Mary, little brother? How's it going? I'm losing my mind. That's almost a week, and I still haven't closed the deal. I swear to God, she's probably the most interesting girl I've ever met. But I think I'm starting to grow hair on my palms here. And so everyone gets ready, and Richard and Ben take their luggage up. Which I have to give them credit for. It must seem pretty difficult. And so you have, saying, how's about your love life, Ben? And you and Ben go, Ben? Oh, he's such a doll. The sex could be a little more interesting, but I don't think I've ever dated anyone as gorgeous as this before. Now, when you think about it, they're talking about sex and inappropriate stuff to a little kid and in a playground full of kids. They can easily hear this, and they would ask their parents what the word means, and they would get fired. So, pretty much Ben and Richard go downstairs, and they're like 10 cents for carrying 8 suitcases up 3 flights of stairs, and 10 cents couldn't even buy a freaking Superman comic these days. And then everyone gets their tables ready. And meanwhile in town, even though they've got money, they're pretending to act cool about it. For example, trying on clothes, putting on ridiculous get-ups. And I'm actually surprised them asking, do you have money or anything? And it kind of has May acting all prissy and pressy. And you see them taking one of the cards for a ride, saying, now I know why your dad never bought you that Mustang, Benny boy. You're a menace to society behind the wheel. Don't mind them. It's the first time in anything that isn't a police car. Now, how much did you say deposit for the little beauty would be? Oh, you don't have to lie to me, son. I know the second you walked in the showroom, your salary couldn't stretch to the ashtray in this van like this. You did? How come you let the 4 of us take a 10 grand car on test drive, man? Well, it's a lot more fun than sitting in the office, right? Floor it, kid! And yeah, this guy is trusting a teenager to drive an expensive 10 grand car which is obviously going to get him fired. And afterwards, everyone's checking out what they bought with their meager wages, and Richard pointed out he bought a gonk doll for Mary, even though it's a troll doll. Gonks are completely different. So meanwhile, Ben and Mary are waiting in the sun, while stealing food from the kind of dining area, and talk about a lot of things. And meanwhile, at the hotel, back at the hotel, an obnoxious guy is saying, well, look who it is. Don't say he was a maid in this place. I told you this stupid ditz didn't have any money. And so she pretty much makes her feel incredibly bad. Yet, you can tell that May does want to get into a fight, but doesn't. And he's like, what did you say? Nothing, huh? Well, that's good, because if you said what I thought, then boo out your crap little butt did. And so, in a fit of rage, May clobbers him, but turns out it's only a part of a fantasy she had. And Richard is angry about this. Yeah, and you see the really gross moment where Richard and Mary make out, and then this released to issue 3. Comic, kind of alright, but really feels incredibly pointless. There's so much wrong with this. So in general, thumbs down. It could have been better, but really just making it seem like that, not the best idea. So, Comic Review here, signing out.